Welcome back, my name is LastKnownMeal and today we're going to talk about Darksiders Genesis, a very interesting title, something I kept my eye on since Gamescom, and it shows how much a change can be fresh for the game or the franchise. It's a perfect example. If you remember Darksiders 1, 2 and 3, they were different in a way with different horsemen, which ultimately means different gameplay mechanics, different play styles. I mean, that was good. Everything was good. 1 and 2 were amazing. The third one, people had mixed opinions about it, and it definitely looked like this game needed another change. And what does Airship Syndicate do? They give us an isometric game featuring war and strife. Horseman that we never saw before. He was mentioned before but never really got into the game. At first this seems like a Diablo game, a Diablo clone, but it is fundamentally different since it still retains what Darksiders is, basically combat, puzzles and exploration. Besides combat, which focuses on Strife's range abilities and his pistols, where his focus is on controlling the battlefield and, staying a bit further away from the enemies, even though he does have a blade if he needs to go into close combat, while War focuses his abilities on buffing himself up for close combat with his sword. In single player you will be able to switch between characters, so they are present there on the screen, and in multiplayer your friend takes the role of one of the horsemen. Keep in mind, combining those abilities gives you bonuses for fighting on higher difficulties. The puzzles are also back, which are important for Darksiders. There will be different for co-op and single player, as they said they want to give you as much fun possible and fluidity while still having difficulty and the need to think. Also, exploration gives you bonuses like hidden rooms with special items, so it's advised to explore. Again, this is not Diablo. Enemies don't drop items like armor and swords. You don't go into different dungeons just to slay enemies, but they do drop creature cores that you actually put into the skill tree, which is also changed, giving you dynamic structure, meaning you have a skill tree with different slots, but you choose where you put the creature core, which ultimately gives you different abilities and buffs, and therefore changes your character, and therefore you can actually build that character the way you want. It's going from normal +1 damage ability to every time you damage someone there is a chance to spawn a Hellhound. So you get creature cores from various enemies you fight, different creatures. Now some are common and some are very rare, so it's your freedom to collect them, combine them and farm some more. Chaos form is also back. Strife has his and it looks really OP, and even developers said that they're tweaking his chaos form to either be balanced or flashy and fun, and War is back with his familiar chaos mode. And this is what's amazing, they really seem like they're having so much fun with this project. They welcome change and they can give their best to develop something proper and fun, to maintain the health of the IP. I believe this might actually work. Again, we have to wait for the game to come out, but they have been showing a lot of gameplay, they brag in a good way about the mechanics the game has, and usually when you have a developer talking so openly about their project, chances are that it will do well. It will be interesting to see if they go in this direction in the future or go back to the old one. I guess that depends from sales and reception and reviews. I mean, people will ultimately decide. This is also a prequel to all the previous games, so you will have a chance to learn more about the events and the lore that led directly into the Darksiders 1. So the end of the Darksiders Genesis is the beginning of Darksiders 1. It's also coming out on PlayStation 4, Steam, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, Stadia, well, almost everything, which is also great for everyone, especially for Nintendo Switch. The game feels like it's perfect for that. And exciting times are coming on the 5th of December 2019, hopefully by then they finish everything and polishing is great. The price is also low right now. For pre-orders it's 25.49 euros or your region equivalent, and when it comes out I guess it's going to be 29.99, which is a great price in my opinion for a game of this size. So what I really like about this game is the fluidity of animations. I like how an isometric RPG can definitely be entertaining and exciting to play, and it can bring you something new for the IP, for the franchise. So I am glad they went in this direction. I also give props to them for not releasing on mobile only, so this game is coming on everything. I kind of wonder if they will be able to port this game onto our phones. It would be also cool, but so far you can still enjoy the game on almost every platform out there. But hey, I really hope more developers that have stale games or stale franchises really take a step back and think, how can we make this franchise better? How can we improve on our current work? It's something that actually can save you in this industry, where if you actually do make a change for better and people understand that and actually recognize that, your company is going to flourish. But if not, if you have something stale every single year, it's not going to be good for the company and ultimately for us gamers. But hey, that is everything we have for today. Tell me down below what you think about this game, and also smash that like and subscribe button for more Darksiders Genesis. Also join our amazing community on Twitter and Discord. This is LKM signing out, and stay classy everyone. Bye bye.